Alright, what's going on everyone out there on YouTube? NES Ruler, and welcome to a brand new review. And this time around we'll be checking out a film that was sent to me review by Scorpion Releasing, and you can pick this up right now on Blu-ray at all your favorite online retailers. It is a film from the year 1978 starring Nick Nolte and Michael Moriarty, and it's called Who'll Stop the Rain. So this film is one of those movies similar to Rolling Thunder that came out in the late 70s that has a very, anti-Vietnam message to it. Soldiers coming back from Vietnam with obvious PTSD and things like that, and they end up getting themselves into trouble as they try to readapt with a society that a lot of them, treated them like crap. And this movie once again carries that message a little bit. So we follow Nick Nolte's character. He is a smuggler in Vietnam, if you want to say that. He usually tries and smuggles grass and things like that from Vietnam over to the U.S. to sell. And one day his friend Converse, played by Michael Moriarty, he gets 2 kilos of cocaine that he is trying to smuggle back into the United States to try to sell, so him and his wife can make a new life, because Converse has seen some things that have messed him up. He's a journalist, a photographic journalist, and he's seen a lot of messed up things in Vietnam, and it's kind of messed him up a little bit, and he wishes to just run away from his problems of his PTSD. So he tries to smuggle this cocaine back into the United States per Nick Nolte and sell it on the black market. Apologize for the dog barking outside of my window. So Nick Nolte, of course, is hesitant, but he agrees. He smuggles these kilos of coke back into the United States, and ultimately the scheme is tried to be sabotaged by a corrupt DEA agent and his 2 hoodlums. And basically what they're trying to do is they know Nick Nolte has the drugs, and they are trying to, track him down, who is now escaping with Michael Moriarty's wife. So they go on the run, and they try to basically just survive long enough to where they'll be able to sell the drugs and make money. Michael Moriarty ultimately gets captured by this DEA agent and these 2 hoodlums, becomes collateral, and it's basically just a cat and mouse game after that of these corrupt DEA agents trying to hunt down Nick Nolte and Tuesday Wild, who is Michael Moriarty's wife in this movie. It's interesting. It's not as anti-Vietnam as much as Rolling Thunder. I feel like that film is super violent and super nitty and gritty. I feel like this movie is more of a, on the run, on the road kind of story, kind of like The Getaway a little bit, but not as tame as The Getaway, but, it follows a similar kind of themes of trying to escape and outrun these hoodlums being one step above them. Nick Nolte, he does a good enough job in this movie. This is before he went completely batshit crazy. But he's always a really interesting actor, and his performance in The Wrestler in particular, his comeback in that movie, is super interesting to me. I think he's a really great actor, and of course he had his share of problems with addiction, but I feel like people don't really give him enough talk up as being an elite actor. I don't really think he's that elite. I think he's probably like a B actor, but he still does a pretty good job in this film. But overall, I enjoyed it for what it is. It's not like an amazing kind of neo-noir kind of story, if you want to say that, but I feel like it's well made, has an amazing soundtrack, that late 70s Vietnam rock kind of soundtrack. That's really awesome. That's the kind of music I listen to, so based on the title, Who Will Stop the Rain, of course, that is a pretty popular anti-Vietnam song from the era. So, if you guys like, Rolling Thunder, post-Vietnam kind of films, then you guys are going to want to check this one out. If you guys like neo-noirs, you'll probably like this one a little bit as well. But another good release from Scorpion, picture quality, It's always good with these guys. They always sound great. You can tell they're restoration. This is based off a 2020 brand new restoration from the original negative. Special features, you got a commentary track with some film historians, interview with actor Richard Mauser, who plays one of the hoodlums, and associate producer and screenwriter interviews as well, and a trailer. So not the most features like usual with Scorpion, but still a nice release from them. They always do really nice with the disc art. It's just the same cover art, but they always do really nice with the disc art. And on the back, you have your typical stuff. So, Who'll Stop the Rain? It's an interesting watch once if you like those movies, like I said. So that is my review. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on twitter.com/NESOver22. Hope everybody is doing well, and I shall talk to you guys soon. See you guys.